Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
All right, we welcome you into Redbirds live from Eldorado. That's the site. West Frankfort Redbirds on the road to take on the Eldorado Eagles. I'm Garrett Smith, joined by Quincy King. We welcome you in here in our Wallace Industrial pregame show. Back on the road again with the West Frankfort Redbirds.
Yeah, luckily we were told that it was Wednesday and not Thursday because we had that really screwed up. But we're ready for some basketball tonight. Good trip over here. I expect a pretty good game out of both these squads. It has been pretty successful for them going this year. Both teams coming in tonight looking to get a pretty demanding dub.
Frankfort comes in 3-12, 0-3 in the Mississippi River to River, and then Eldorado 4-9, 0-3 in the Black Diamond, led by head coach Wes McCoy in his first season. They had all that controversy last year, going through a lot of rotation at the head coaching position, but looking to find some footing first year under a new coach.
Yeah, it's always a tough situation. A lot of things happen, and it shows a lot of things can happen in a short amount of time. You got to recover from them. It's a pretty good program that Eldorado's had in basketball for the past few years that I've been in high school and been young enough to come watch. But they're looking right now to kind of get back to where they can be.
Let's get to our week's keys to the game. Right on the price, right off 557. It's a week's keys to the game. Quincy, what do you think?
Keys to the game tonight. I think really, just play a good game. It's as simple as that. You know, you can say play good, but play clean. We turn the ball over way too much, and that's just kind of what's turning into our brand of basketball is we keep turning the ball over. We keep giving other teams a lot of possessions, a lot of chances on their offensive end, and it really kills us down the stretch because basketball is a game of momentum, and we need to have some momentum going our way for once.
Also, schedule update. Looking for a makeup date. Boys varsity against DuQuoin. Still trying to figure that out. They have rescheduled the game against Heron. That'll be on January 27th. That's the Monday week after the midwinter. We'll have that on Redbirds Live. So they get the game made up. That is a home game for Frankfort against Tarrant, against the EHT champs. But after tonight, boys varsity in AJ on Friday. We've confirmed that, yeah, that's a Friday game. And Quincy mentioned that had our dates mixed up a little bit for tonight's game, but we got it sorted out, and we're over here bringing you the coverage from Duff Kingston. Next week, we'll go over our Midwinter Classic, all 12 ball games, beginning Monday night at 5 o'clock. So even if you've got family and friends from visiting nearby towns that are in it, let them know, because we'll have all those ball games. Even if Frankfurt's not playing, there's some really good teams in it. The girls' field, I feel like just a toss-up between all four teams. And then on the boys' side, you got teams that are returning some talent. So it'll be tough for Frankfurt going against a couple of good teams in Crab Orchard and Cairo, and a young Thompsonville team that's got a lot of players coming back. But it will be it'll be a fun tournament. Looking forward to it next week.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty fun tournament. Always look forward to the Midwinter tournament over at Max Moore's Gymnasium. Girls and boys side, it's going to be a good tournament. Ready for some good basketball coming to the Max.
All those games can be found on our Facebook and YouTube pages, and more of our information. Our primary media page is our Facebook, so any updates to more schedules and whatnot, you can go to our Facebook page. That's Redbirds Live. We'll pause for the anthem, come back, and give you Redbirds basketball here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
All right, it's time for our starting lineups brought to you by Sam C. Mitchell and Associates in West Frankfort. The Sam C. Mitchell and Associates Starting lineups will begin with the West Frankfort Redbirds, led by head coach Josh Surdich in his 4th season. Looks like a couple varsity players out tonight. Noah Cornaglia, Travion Johnson, Parker Allen, not dressed. Frankfort will dress 10 guys and will meet their starting 5. Number 3, 6-foot senior Eli Tyson. Number 15, 5'8" senior Jack Harrell. Number 0, 6-foot junior Will Scales. Number 10, 6'2" junior Quentin Osborne. And number 12, 5'10" senior Evan Goforth. Scales, Tyson, Osborne, Goforth, Harrell, led by head coach Josh Surdich. 40-minute drive over here, and you've got just 5 guys dressed on your bench, so it's going to be a short bench tonight. But that seems to have been the case all year. But Frankfurt's still trying to figure out some sort of rotation. I mean, it's been a mind game in terms of figuring out what works best. But this seems like one that we've been seeing here recently.
Yeah, I think it's honestly probably the best one you could go to at this point. January, you got to do it now.
All right, starters for Eldorado, led by head coach Wes McCoy in his 1st season. Number 21, 5'8" senior Jake Phelps. Number 11, 6-foot junior Grayson Stafford. Number 33, 6'2" junior Drayson Grathler. Number 25, 6-foot junior Maddox Rash. And number 5, 6'3" junior Jordan Jones. Coach McCoy will start Jones, Stafford, Phelps, Rash, and Grathler.
A lot of juniors in that lineup for Eldorado. 4 of them.
Yeah, a good sight to see for Eldorado coming off last year in terms of a lot of names listed on their varsity roster. I know whenever they came to Max Morris last year, it was their first game after stuff that went down at the EHT, and they didn't bring a lot of kids over. So it's good to see the program rebuilding already so quickly. That was a game Frankfurt won pretty easily. I'd say the circumstances a little different tonight. You're not facing a depleted team like you were. This is probably more like a more typical Eldorado team, a competitive team that's really good at home.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting right now.
Eldorado home white, gold and purple trim. Frankfurt with the road reds, gray and white to accompany it. Here we go. Out of the gates, Eldorado will win the tip. And I can already tell you right now, I'm going to have an issue with the gold numbers on the jersey. So I'll try my best figuring out who's who. Inside, kicked out. Grathler around to the point. Works it left. Left block. Backing in on Tyson. Caught underneath the goal. Bank shot on the right side is good for Maddox. Rash. Rash, the game's first 2. Harrell into a 3 on the way to Strong. Rebound pulled down by Grathler. Back the other way. Grathler dribbles into the right corner. Handoff. Coming to get the basketball is Phelps. He'll try one from outside. Nope. Rebound. Offensive for Eldorado. With the basketball is Grathler. And we're going the other way. Two nothing. Eldorado. Eli Tyson brings it up into the corner. It's Goforth. Goforth gives top to Scales around the right side. Right wing is Osborne. Osborne Swings it to Tyson. He'll try a three. Looks to be off. It is. Rebound pulled down by Stafford back the other way. Here's Phelps, and he throws it into the bleachers out of bounds, coming back to Frankfurt's end. Cold start for Frankfurt and an ugly one for Eldorado. A couple of early turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can keep that up because we will take those all day.
Especially those ones that are unforced. Stuff they got to clean up. You don't win games when you have a lot of unforced ones. Osborne to the goal for two. Quentin Osborne into the scoring column. First one on the board for Frankfurt. Out top of the basketball, Jones. Out to the free throw line, Stafford. Hands off right side. Now into the hands of Grathler, guarded by Osborne. Go into the corner and back out around to the left side. Phelps guarded by Harrell. Using a screen. Elbow jumper from Phelps on the way. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Quentin Osborne coming back the other way. Osborne through some traffic, kicks out. Go forth. They swing it around into the hands of Harrell. Harrell looking to go to Tyson to the basket. Right block. He's fouled going up. Foul's going to go on Jordan Jones. His first, team first. 5:52 to go in the first quarter. Tyson's first free throw is good. We'll have one more coming. Frankfurt up 3-2. Early stages of this contest. Tyson, 2 of 2. Grathler with the basketball. Bounces to the free throw line. Ends up back left side triple. Grathler, no. And the rebound's pulled down by Eli Tyson. Tyson, middle of the floor. Downhill, right block, around two and lays it in. Eli Tyson's got two more. It's 6-2 West Frankfurt.
Good job, Tyson, handling the ball. Take it all the way to the rim.
Grathler with the basketball, using a screen. Bounces to the left. Phelps downhill around his man. Underneath the goal, kicks out. Opposite corner. Elbow jumper on the way. Too strong from Stafford. Putback efforts, no. Third try, and it's going to end up with Eldorado going to the line. Stafford will shoot a couple of free throws. Fouls the first on Goforth and the first on Frankfurt. 5:07 to go in the first. – 6-2 the score after the miss on the front end. And 1 of 2. That trip for Stafford. Tyson will walk it up right sideline. Give top to Scales. Swing it left to Goforth. Harrell pops out at the point. He'll try a three on the way. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Phelps. Phelps looking to go. Works it into the left side. Cut off. Gives it out. Left wing wide open three is well off to the left from Stafford. And an offensive put back up and in. Jones to the basket. 6-5. Harrell in the corner. Gives top to Scales around the perimeter. Tyson's going to try another one on the way. He's got this one. Eli Tyson's off to a hot start. He's got 7 early ones for Frankfurt. It's 9-5 Redbirds. Eldorado, lob over the top. Left block up and in. Easy finish for Rash. (9-7).
I think he's one guy they're going to be looking to go to a whole lot.
Corners Harrell. Thought about it. Won't take the three. Gives it out to Tyson. Downhill. Eli Tyson to the basket. Banks it up. No whistle through contact. Going back the other way. Here's Phelps. Kicks it off right side. To the hands of Grathler. And the jumper inside the lane is good from Jones. And it's 9-9. 3:40 left in the first. Osborne finds Goforth behind the defense and lays it in off the left side. Goforth slips behind the defense. 3:29 to go in the first. Grathler walks it up. Dribble handoff to Phelps. Phelps dribbles to the right. Gives it up Stafford. Down to the hands of Rash. Rash finds Phelps. Shot fake. Tries the jumper on the way. Good. 2 for Phelps. It's 11-11. Corner. Downhill is Harrell. Caught under the basket. We've got a whistle. Foul on the floor against the Eagles. First on Phelps, second on Eldorado. Tyson to throw in on the baseline. Goes into Harrell, round his man, gets the jumper off, and the rebound falls in the hands of Grathler. Or Rash, rather, and now with it is Grathler. Gives right side Phelps, trying to work around. Harrell just flings a shot up. Nope. Rebound goes to Harrell. Back the other way. Osborne finds Scales right block. Through contact, he lays it in. Will Scales into the scoring column. Now Frankfurt has 4 in the book. The lone starter yet to score has been Frankfurt's hottest guy here of late is Jack Harrell. 13-11. Stafford kicks out, elbow jumper, too strong, rebound for Eldorado. Back to the goal, Grathler, that's a charge on Grathler.
Another one taken, Eli Tyson.
Nick Hefner, Chris Samples in, Evan Goforth, Will Scales out. 2:09 to go in the first. Frankfurt leading by 2. Tyson will walk it up. Frankfurt's leading scorer, the game's leading scorer to this point was 7. Eli Tyson dribbles to the point. Handoff Samples. Samples gives Osborne. Osborne in through the lane with the right above the front of the rim and floats it in. Osborne with another basket. Frankfurt's lead is 4. In the paint, going up through contact. Good finish from Rash. 15-13. Eldorado is answering every one of Frankfurt's baskets on this end.
Yeah, there's got to be a time we got to bear down and play some defense.
Hefner gives to Tyson. Now in the corner, Harrell. He'll try a 3 on the way. He's got it. Jack Harrell's got his first basket. All starters into the scoring column now. It's 18-13 Frankfurt. Grathler brings it up. Swings right side to Stafford. Using a screen from Jones. Stafford gives it back to Jones at the elbow. Into the corner, Phelps for 3. Nope. Rebound. Phelps gets it and gets an easy layup. Rebounding department is definitely lacking for Frankfurt thus far, leading by 3. Tyson in the paint, through traffic, no good on the layup. Rebound cleared for Eldorado by Jones. Gives it up to Rash. Rash skips ahead into the corner. Stafford, now Grathler with it. 40 seconds to go in the first. Here's Stafford. Lob in over the top, knocked out by Frankfurt. It'll stay on that end. Phelps in the corner, works baseline, around his man, ends up reverse layup, flings it up, nope, rebound Hefner, who finds Tyson middle of the floor. Now in the hands of Harrell with 24 seconds. 18-15 Frankfurt. Samples with the basketball, pulls it out for one shot. Samples center court logo. Down to 12. Here's Osborne with it, now under 10. Looks at the timer. Osborne downhill, kicks corner to Harrell. Harrell works baseline, kicks back out. Osborne 3 on the way. It is good from Quentin Osborne, and Frankfurt's got a 21-point first quarter and a 6-point lead. We'll take a break. Frankfurt up 6 here on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618 937 2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
Twenty to 15 through one quarter of play. Frankfurt's, what would you call probably their best first quarter of the season?
Absolutely. That was more than anything you could have wanted on an offensive end for your first quarter. Wow. Yeah, came out, scored 20 points in the first. That's the highest offensive percentage-wise we've had all year. Defensively, could have been a lot better.
Guess that last Osborne shot, they're calling it a 2. So we got a 5-point Frankfort lead, 20 to 15, and Frankfort begins with the basketball. Samples, Osborne, Hefner, Harrell, Tyson on the floor for the Redbirds. Tyson's got it left side. Gives it Harrell at the point. He'll throw up a 3. Harrell's 3 off to the right. Rebound pulled down. Olin Oglesby in first time. He had it. And now around the perimeter. Left block. Backing in on Hefner. Rash. Fouled. Foul on Hefner. Be his first, team first. Rash to shoot 2. First one on the way. Gets back to the rim and shoots straight back towards him. No good. One more. 26 seconds in. 1-2 that trip for Rash. 20 to 16. Top with its Hefner. Swings left to Samples in the corner. Downhill Osborne around his man and lays it up and in. Their baseline drive for the Redbirds. They lead it by 6. Ryan Cox, he's in first time. Also here to begin quarter 2 for Eldorado. He's got the ball, swings it right side. Ends up Rash at the point. Frankfurt's got a 6-point lead. Rash going in on Hefner, around him. No, rebound Nick Hefner. Clears to Harrell. Harrell skips up ahead to Tyson. Tyson gives Osborne. Stops left block, kicks out Harrell. Ends up left corner 3 from Eli Tyson. No, rims around and falls into the hands of Grathler. Grathler brings it up. Gives it left side. Now in the hands of Jones. Now back left side, Grathler 3. Line drive, nope. Rebound. Pulled down by Osborne. Hefner was popped. He's down on the floor. Are we not going to stop play? My goodness. It's Frankfurt's team. The player hurt. It's not like it's the other team where you keep it going, but 22-16. 6:17 left in the first half. As they tend to Nick Hefner, who was knocked to the floor. I didn't see the hit, but he went down, it seemed like immediately. But they try to help him off the court. Frankfurt looks like they're going to have to keep this offensive momentum up because they've had some issues defensively in the early going.
Yeah, I mean, both teams really looking aggressive on offense, and defense not so much the case. So it's whatever team wants to bear down and play some defense first, get some stops is probably gonna be your winner.
So Hefner to the bench. Scales back in. Scales has it. Gives top to Harrell. Swings it right, and it's thrown out. It'll be Frankfurt basketball. Last touch by Grappler. .606 to go first half. Left side. Samples bounces back top. Tyson free throw line out to Samples. Right, left block back to Osborne. Good ball movement from the Redbirds. Ends up with an Osborne basket. Frankfurt's up by 8. Here's Grappler. Grappler trying to get it into Rash. Rash, right block going in on Scales. Caught underneath. Has to give it up. Ends up layup up and in for Oglesby. Tyson goes corner. Wide open Harrell. He throws it up, and he's got it. Jack Harrell, and they're going to call that a 2. Second time Frankfurt's been on the line. 26-18 the score. Oglesby gives out to Grappler. Frankfurt's up by 8. 5:10 to go. Downhill Oglesby, left block. Through contact, might have walked. Misses. Rebound pulled out by Osborne. Samples had it, lost it. Osborne retrieves and gives it to Samples. 4:55 to go. First half. Osborne backing down, kicks out. We got a bump on Eldorado. Jordan Jones, that's his second. Team first. Tyson to throw in underneath. Phelps back in for Oglesby. Tyson lob over the top to Osborne, right in front of the goal for an easy 2. 28-18 West Frankfurt. Grappler works to the point, has a man going to the basket. That's Phelps. Throws it up, misses short. Rebound, Harrell, who gives it to Eli Tyson. Tyson with the basketball, swings it to Harrell. Now around the perimeter to Eli Tyson, right side. Harrell gets it in left corner. Now it's Osborne. Sets the feet. 3 on the way. Quentin Osborne's got a 3, and Frankfurt's up 13, and that's going to force an Eldorado timeout. 31-18 Redbirds. Shooting the lights out here in the first half at Duff Kingston. We'll take a quick break, come back, give you the duration of quarter 2 here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Rims are looking pretty friendly to West Frankfort in the early going, Quincy. A 31-18 lead, capped off the last 3 there from Quentin Osborne.
Yeah, really good offense. Like, this is what we've been wanting to see from the Redbirds all year, and it's showing tonight in Eldorado.
Grappler at the point. Nearly threw it away. Goforth back in. They get it to Rash. Ends up right block for 2 for Jordan Jones. 31-20. Goforth gives top to Tyson. Around to Harrell. Thought about a 3. Won't take it. Instead dribbles to the right elbow. Kicks out Scales. Scales. One dribble gives to Tyson around the perimeter into the corner. Harrell. He'll try another one from that side. Harrell no good. Gets his own rebound. Harrell bounces it out to Osborne. 3:30 to go first half. Kick out Harrell. Try again from the right side. Jack Harrell's got another one. 34-20 West Frankfort. Ball knocked out of the air. Grappler gets it. Hands off to Phelps. 3:10 to go first half. Eldorado slowing things down on their end. Bounce it right to Grappler. Back to Phelps. It's around a man. Ends up Jones. Skips to Grappler. Sets the feet. Triple on the way. No good. Rebound. Fought for. Tie up. Stay down there on Eldorado's side with 2:56 to go in the first half. Stafford back in. In for Cox. He has the ball, gives up Phelps. Phelps whips it into the Grappler. We've got a charge. Offensive foul on Grappler. He backed in. Frankfurt might have caught a break that time.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. There's only so many times you can do that for it to work. Luckily, we got it twice.
Goforth with the ball. 2:35 to go first half. Into the hands of Eli Tyson. Tyson looking, waiting, gives to Quentin Osborne at the top. Osborne, free throw line shot, lost it. Offensive rebound. Tyson through contact, nothing there. Rebound Grassler, and a foul on Goforth. 90 feet away from the basket, his second. Team second. Phelps has the basketball into the front court. Bounces to Stafford. Lost the basketball. Stafford got it back. Hounded by Goforth. Handoff to Grassler. And now to Phelps, and another foul on Goforth. His third. Team third.
Got to play smart defensively.
Samples will sub in for Goforth. Phelps will be the trigger man. Gets it in to Rash, and he gets the ball right back. Working on Harrell. Ends up to Rash. Right of the basket. Jones in the lane. Right in front of the goal. Easy two. Giving them point blank looks there. They're going to be making a lot of baskets.
Yeah, I think Jones already proved he's a mid-range kind of guy, right? That 5-foot range. He's wide open.
Osborne dribbles to the point. Gives it to Scales. Corner it Samples. 1:40 to go first half. Harrell's open. He'll try a three. On the way. Back iron. No good. Rebound pulled down by Phelps. Felt like they just got it to him a little late. He was sitting there waiting. And once that happens, the shooters kind of just, come on, give me the ball. And he got it to him late. Frankfurt's going to end up forcing another ball out of bounds, and they'll get the basketball. Timeout Frankfurt. 1:29 to go first half. We'll take one with them. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
$1:29 to go first half. Frankfurt with the basketball. Both teams struggled defensively out of the gates. Both teams looked really good on the offensive end. Starting to see a little bit of a difference now, though, when Frankfurt's on the defensive side of the basketball. They've tuned it up a little bit.
Yeah, and, as they should have. We were getting to a point there. It was just back and forth on offense. Tune up the defense a little bit, and you see where we can be.
Round in the corner, Scales. They give him space. 1:10 to go. We'll see how much Frankfurt wants to be patient with this possession as they lead it by 12. Samples in the corner. Gives it out to Harrell with 55 to go first half. Top of the basketball is Eli Tyson. Into the corner to Samples. Out of the corner, Samples needing help. Going to get it to Osborne with 45. Might be content with trying to play this down for one shot. Unless you get something obviously open cutting to the basket. It's kind of a bunch of passes and cuts right now, but I guess you'll take a freebie. But other than that, you're not going to take a shot unless you get this thing all the way down. And right now it's at 30 seconds. Frankfurt's drained what, 30, 40 seconds?
Yep.
Osborne center court. He'll go down. He'll kick out Harrell. We got a charge on Quentin Osborne through traffic with 20 seconds left. Frankfurt will turn it over, and it'll be Osborne's first. Team fourth, so now a foul on the other end, in the act of shooting or not, will result in Eldorado free throws. Timer begins. Phelps brings it up with 15. Guarded by Harrell. Swings it right to Grathler. Tyson out on him. Swing back to Phelps. Phelps bounces to Rash. Down to 5. Out to the corner. Grathler 3. No. Rebound underneath in front of the goal. Follow up no good from Jones. A point blank look and he couldn't get it. Just rushed the shot. And it's 34-22 Redbirds on top at the half. We'll take a break. Come back, give the Kids Corral halftime intermission here on Redbirds Live.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's. Eagles.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatish Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998.
Welcome you back here in our halftime report brought to you by Kids Corral. At the half, West Frankfort Redbirds 34, Eldorado Eagles 22. What'd you see, what'd you like first half from West Frankfort?
A lot of good shooting, a lot of good offense. We've been wanting to see that all year. Finally, coming into a game tonight, we get to see some good offense from our Redbirds, and it was beautiful to see. On the downside of things, tonight we see a lot of offense. We see the other team shooting the ball well in the first quarter, and us not playing very good defense. So we picked it up in the second quarter, did a lot better. First quarter, though, a lot of good offenses back and forth. Second quarter, kept the pressure up and got slower towards the end, towards closer to half. You know, we got to maintain this lead. We got to come out in the second half, play strong defense, and really, widen our possessions, take smarter shots. If we're still shooting the ball hot, let's keep firing it up there.
Let's get to our City of West Frankfort halftime stats. We'll start with the Eagles of Eldorado.
Phelps, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Stafford with 1 point, 3 rebounds. Rash, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Jones with 8 points, 2 rebounds. And Oglesby to round it out with 2 points. 4 turnovers for the Eagles, and we're 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Move over to the Redbird side. Eli Tyson, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Harrell with 8 points, 3 rebounds. Scales with 2 points. Osborne, 15 points, 3 rebounds. They round the scoring off. 2 points going to Gophers. Redbirds had 2 turnovers in the first half, and we're 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, it seemed like the offense kind of did whatever they wanted. Scored in a variety of ways. Off the dribble, pass and cut, jump shots. I think you feel pretty good if you keep getting the same looks that you saw in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, don't change anything really on offense. It's what you've been doing. It's been working, obviously. you got 34 points. It's pretty demanding offensive first half in high school basketball. Defense could be better. It was really good in the second, I think. In the first quarter, it was not there. So doing a lot better, and we got to keep it up.
And Frankfurt really getting Quentin Osborne going again. First time in a while that he has had a good, efficient half of basketball, and it's good to see him going because when he is going, it seems like Frankfurt's best player, especially in terms of creating for himself.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think he's Frankfurt's best, all around type of player. He can create for himself, like you said, very well. It's whether or not, some nights if it's really he's feeling it or not. You know what kind of player Osborne is. You just never know what you're going to get from him on a night-to-night basis.
Go ahead and take a look at our midwinter schedule coming up next week. Beginning Monday night, the girls are in action against Fairfield. The boys will play Thompsonville right after that. Also, first game to kick off the tournament. Quincy and Paxton will have the call of Heron and Cesar-Villiers Waltonville girls kick off the midwinter. And then it goes Monday through Friday, plenty of games, including what was last year's championship games, respectively, on Thursday and Friday, girls and boys. Frankfurt Heron girls, Crab Orchard Frankfurt boys. Those were the championship games last year. It lined up perfectly with how they had it scheduled. I wouldn't be quick to say those are necessarily the championship games this year because a lot of different teams in it that are going to be vying for that. I mean, you got a Cairo team on the boys' side that comes in that has already won a tournament this season. They won the Christmas tournament down in Cobden, defeating Johnson City in the championship game. So, I mean, and it was a bracket-style format instead of the round-robin format. But they're a much improved team because I can remember last year not seeing a whole lot of seniors on their roster. We're getting close to starting second half play here from Duff Kingston. They put 3 minutes on the timer. To let these guys get loose after they had some of the third and fourth grade Eldorado Eagles out there playing at halftime. So we got a few more minutes before we get going. We'll take another quick break, come back second half here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Ready for quarter number 3 from Duff Kingston. 34-22 the score. Frankfort begins with the basketball. You ready to go?
Pumped up.
Let's have as good of a second half as we did there in the first half. Feeling pretty good after this one if Frankfort can keep shooting the lights out.
You're telling me.
Tyson tosses into Harrell, and he'll go back and get it, joined by Goforth, Osborne, and Scales. Frankfurt starting 5 in quarter 3. Top of the key is Scales. Ends up Osborne missing a layup. An open layup on the left block, and we're back the other way. That would have been a nice one out of the gates. Instead, we've got a travel on Eldorado, opening up half number 2 like they did in the first. An early turnover. See if Frankfurt takes advantage. 30 seconds in. Scales goes top to Goforth. Osborne downhill, left block, spinning, open in front of the goal again. This time he floats it in. Now you just missed the first one, but good signs if he's already gotten to the cup fairly easily twice. Rash, he misses off in front of the rim. It's knocked around into the hands of Goforth, hands to Harrell. Back the other way. Frankfurt's up 14. Harrell gives to Eli Tyson with 7 minutes to go in the third. Frankfurt leading 36-22. Harrell's got it at the point. Dribbles to the left. Eli Tyson. Fake goes in through the lane, throws it up, no, and rebound back the other way. Through traffic. Phelps. Fouled going to the basket. Shoot free throws. 6:43 to go, quarter 3. Fouls on Osborne, his second. Team first in the third quarter. Jake Phelps to shoot 2. Phelps with the first point for the Eagles in the second half. One more at the line for him. Phelps, too strong, rebound. We got a tie up. It'll stay down here. Phelps to throw in. Taking our time to inbound it. Goes in. Tough look for Grathler, and Frankfurt clears with the board. Osborne with it. Gives it up. Goforth. Open lane. Gives up to Osborne. Swings out right side to Scales. Top, it's Goforth. Shot fake, won't shoot. Instead goes corner to Osborne. Osborne has it knocked out from behind, and we're coming back the other way. Eldorado, it's Rash. Hands off, shot fake, free throw line jumper. Well short. That's going to be an air ball from Williams, who's starting out there in half number 2. 6:05 to go in the third. Eli Tyson brings it up. Tyson gives top to Scales. Now in the hands of Harrell. Gets left to the lane, kicks out Tyson. And Skip worked around right side to Goforth. Out to Harrell, sets the feet. 3 on the way. Jack Harrell's got another one. And the 3-game stretch he's been on here recently has been something else.
My Lord.
16-point lead for Frankfort, and it's been Osborne and Harrell doing the damage, and we got a foul going the other way. That's going to be on Jones, his third. Legal pick. Frankfort gets the ball back with 5:29 to go in the third. Eldorado's going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. Frankfort enjoying their largest lead, up 16 on the Eagles here on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
$16-point lead for Frankfort. Outside shooting at least first few minutes here in the third. Harrell hits another one. Frankfort looking pretty good to this point.
Yeah, I mean, offense still rolling. Still, I'd say, Steve, keep hammering them still on the offensive end. Don't fix what's not broken. So
Yeah, and Jones just picked up his third. Some of the size on Eldorado. 39-23. Frankfort with it. Tyson gives to Harrell. Around the perimeter, Osborne left wing. Looking inside, Osborne won't go there. Instead gives top to Scales, swing it right wing. That's Eli Tyson. Tyson lobs in. Tough catch for Osborne. Dribbles out beyond the perimeter. Picks up the dribble, gives to Tyson. Now around to Goforth on the left side. Goforth gives top to Harrell. Won't take it there. Instead gives top Goforth. Around right corner with it's Eli Tyson. 4:55 to go in the third. They go in, post, pass, thrown out. Frankfurt's going to keep it. Let's Goforth. Somehow threw it and deflected off of an Eagle. 4:53 to go in the third, and then it deflected off the official.
a lot of deflections.
Stafford back in for Jones. Tyson looking, lob in over the top to Osborne. Now Harrell. Harrell downhill, gives out Scales. Around to Osborne. Now to Tyson. Thought about a three, won't take it. Instead it's Harrell. Harrell downhill with the right, off the glass, around and out. It popped out. Looked like a really good take from Harrell, and he couldn't get the fall. Instead it's Phelps. He'll line one up. Three is good. Much needed basket from the Eagles. Frankfort leads by 13. Eli Tyson downhill through the lane. Goes up through contact. Nothing there. Coming back the other way. Skipped ahead. Layup, no. And it'll be saved in. Three on the way. Rattles out. Rebound, Goforth. Taken away. And a layup up and in for Rash. A lot of bumping down there on the rebounds. 39-28. Lead just 11 with 3:50 to go in the third. Tyson gives out top to Scales. Gives Osborne to the basket. Spinning in front of the goal. He's fouled going up. Got to call that one. 3:42 left in the third. Quentin Osborne will shoot a couple of free throws. That's the third on Grathler. Team second. Not a whole lot of fouls on Eldorado, but 6 of the 7 have been on either Jones or Grathler, both with 3 apiece. 2 at the line for Quentin Osborne. First one on the way, good. (40-28) West Frankfort. Osborne second. Hits back of the iron, but still falls through. 2-2 trip. Frankfort up 13. Stafford, dribble handoff, Grathler. Grathler at the point, skips corner. Back to Grathler, 3 on the way, banked it in. It's down to a 10-point lead. Grathler just threw it up and banked it in, and Eldorado is a stop and a score away from getting it within single digits with 3:10 to go in the third. Osborne gives to Tyson. Won't take the three. Instead gets to the right elbow, gives up to Scales, and then Tyson gets it back. Top it's Harrell. Harrell bounces into traffic. Scales caught it. Out to Goforth, set the feet. Goforth 3, no. Rebound cleared for Eldorado, looking to push. Downhill is Rash. Kicks out Grathler. 2 on the way. They were calling it a 3, even though it was half his foot was on the line. Back the other way. Osborne through traffic, lays it in. Glad that shot didn't go in down here. He's gotten a free
Yeah,
point.
for sure.
Rash quickly answers. Back to a 10-point Frankfurt lead with 2:30 to go in the third. Eli Tyson hangs on to it. Finally gives up to Scales. Now around to Osborne, left side. Osborne, dribble move, into the left block. Stops, goes up, lays it up and in on the opposite side. A nice finish from Osborne. He's got back-to-back baskets. Frankfurt back up 12. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. 2:13 left in the third. This is Redbirds basketball on Redbirds Live.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
.213 left in the third. Eldorado finding more of a groove offensively. Back-to-back Quentin Osborne baskets, though, keeping Frankfurt up by a dozen.
Yeah, he's looked really good tonight. 23 points for him so far here late in the third.
Eldorado with the basketball. They lob into Rash. He's got it near the elbow. Ends up now Grathler. Downhill, right block. Throws it up. Nope. Rebound falls opposite side to Goforth, and he hands to Osborne. 1:55 to go in the third. Quentin Osborne, game's leading scorer. Quincy just mentioned, 23 points. Gives it up in the corner to Goforth. Bounces to Tyson. Spinning around his man through contact, and Eli Tyson's got 2. Been pretty selective with his shots today. He's making them count. 2 more for Tyson. They got him at 9. Had 7 real early. And hadn't really shot since then other than a couple looks at 3. 47-33 the score, 1:30 to go in the third. Into the corner. And now back out to Grathler. Grathler around the man, stops, goes corner. That's Williams. Back to Grathler. 1:15 to go in the third. Rash downhill, foul, and he banked it in. Be the first on Scales. Rash will go to the line to shoot 1. We've got some subs. Samples and Hefner in for Frankfurt. Oglesby back in for Eldorado. 1 at the line for Maddox Rash. Free throw on the way. Rattles out. Rebound Osborne. Frankfurt up the floor quickly. Around to Tyson. Back to Osborne. Osborne downhill spins. Kicks Samples. Now Harrell. Harrell spinning. Looking to give it up to Eli Tyson, and he does. And then finds Quentin Osborne with 50 seconds. Frankfurt leading by 12 in quarter 3. Eli Tyson dribbles to the point, now to the left side of the floor with 40 seconds. Reverses back right to Samples. Samples guarded tightly. Gets around his man. Beats 2. Gives it up Hefner for an easy layup. Yeah, if they give it to you, you might as well take it. And Samples finds Hefner, and Frankfurt's back up 14. Phelps, tough look. Around the perimeter. Near Stafford. Into the paint. Rash. He's fouled. Banked it in again. Fouls on Hefner, his second. Team third. 1 shot at the line for Rash. It's 49-37 with a little over 19 seconds, 19.8 left in quarter three. Hayden Bolds in first time for Eldorado. In for Stafford. One at the line for Rash. Free throw. Good. 49-38. Frankfurt should hold for one, leading by 11. And they get the arrow to begin quarter four. Eli Tyson bounces to Osborne in the paint. Osborne goes to the goal. He's fouled. He'll shoot free throws. Still 8 seconds on the timer. Two shots for Osborne at the line. Eldorado's going to have a free 8 seconds to come down and try to get something at the buzzer following the free throws. First one up, no good. So they got Rash with that last foul, his first team third. One more for Osborne. Second one from Osborne, got it. 50-38. Eldorado for something with 5. Ball is knocked free, and it's thrown into the hands of Hefner. Knocked around, and that's going to end quarter three without a shot being thrown up. 50-38. Frankfurt on top of Eldorado through 3 quarters of play here on Redbirds Live.
Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
All right, ready for 1 quarter of play. Frankfurt's got a 12-point buffer on Eldorado, 50-38 the score. Eldorado marches out Williams, Phelps, Grathler, Stafford, and Rash. Frankfurt will have Hefner, Samples, Osborne, Tyson, and Harrell. Frankfurt went into the halftime with a 12-point lead, and that's where it stands going into the fourth. Well, do what you did last quarter. You're going to win the ball game by 12.
Yeah, that's what we should be probably aiming to do right now.
Hefner having issues. He turns it over, and we got an and one going the other way. It's going to be a single-digit game if Rash can hit the free throw. Third on Hefner. An empty trip. 10 seconds in. Instead, you give up a potential 3 and lose the arrow, and it might be within single digits here. Rash, he's got it. 50-41. Eldorado trying to get back in this thing. Tyson will walk it up. Bounces top to Scales. Now Samples. Swings it right side Tyson. Top it's Osborne. Osborne gives to Harrell. Right wing. Now around to Samples. Scales. Corner it's Harrell. Harrell looking inside. Nothing there. Back to Eli Tyson. Top it's Samples. 7:15 to go. Osborne had it knocked free. Frankfurt will keep it. 7:07 to go in the fourth. Tyson to throw in on the baseline. Lob in over the top into the hands of Osborne. Beats his man. Bounces to Scales. And Scales needs help. Got a dribble. Does. Frankfort calls a timeout. 6:59 left in the ball game. Frankfort hold on to a 9-point lead on the Eldorado Eagles here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Out of the timeout. Frankfurt ball on the sideline. Tyson will throw in. Bounces to Scales, who hands it right back to Eli Tyson. 6:55 left. Eldorado's cut it within 10. They're down just 9. And trailed by, 16? Was the largest deficit. Samples, bounces, Scales, right block, takes his time and lays it in. Frankfurt back up 11. Here's Grathler at the point. Gets rid of it to Williams. Left side of the floor. Williams cut off, tries to bounce it back. Scales got a hand on it, and we're going back the other way, and Harrell nearly lost it out of bounds. Phelps came behind him. Frankfurt keeps it. 6:25 to go in the fourth. Eli Tyson to throw in. Gives it into Harrell. Quentin Osborne with a basketball. Skip pass to Harrell. Downhill. Harrell around his man. Takes his time and lays it up and in from the left block.
Very solid move from Jack Harrell. We don't see him do it that much, and he looked really good doing it.
He liked the matchup with Williams and was able to go right at him. We got a foul on Scales on the floor. Make sure they don't count it here. 6:02 left in the game.
It'd be like his 4th and 1 tonight.
It'd be his like 4th one, I think, in the past 3-4 minutes of game time.
Yeah.
I think all happened late in the third, one early in the fourth. Corner 3, no. Rebound out of the hands of Tyson. Instead, it's a layup missed by Williams. Rebound Grathler. No whistles. He got hit. Try it again. Makes it.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC. Right on the price, right off I-57.
(54-43). Frankfurt still leading the ball game, up by 11. They're going length to the floor, just 5:50 left. Take care of the ball, you're in pretty good shape. Don't need perfection because you've got an 11-point advantage.
Yeah, I couldn't set it better myself.
Eldorado with some pressure. Frankfurt looking to beat it, and they do. Scales has it. Throws it out to Harrell. Harrell gets to Tyson, and it's taken away. Easy layup for Phelps. 9-point game. The pressure works for Eldorado. Still 5.5 left. Inbounds to Samples. Samples in the backcourt still. Crossover dribble. Needing help. Looking for help. We've got a stoppage. Is Frankfurt calling another timeout? They are. We'll take another break. 5:25 left. Frankfurt just up 9. Looking to close it out here on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
(54-45). Frankfurt leading by 9. They got the basketball. 5:25 left. Eldorado might maybe picking up on something that's getting at Frankfurt. They've had issues the past 2 trips trying to bring it up the floor. And so expect that just to intensify from Eldorado. Harrell has 2, looks for help, skips ahead to Scales, who finds Eli Tyson. Frankfurt's got it in the half court. Here's Osborne, back to Tyson. Tyson downhill, spinning in front of the goal. He's fouled going up. Eli Tyson will shoot free throws. Timer stops at 5:11. Foul was on Bolds. His first, team first. Eli Tyson misses the first. One more for Tyson. 1 of 2. Frankfurt leads by 10. Eldorado has a chance to get it the closest they've been in a long time. They've got it to 9 a few times. 5:05 left. Third on Scales. Team third. Frankfurt up 10 with 5:05. Eldorado to throw in underneath. It's Phelps. Gives it in Williams. Williams goes to the top to Bolds. Now left side with it. Graffler. Here's Phelps. Dribbles on Harrell. Phelps lobbing over the top. Threw it into traffic, and Osborne's there to pick it off. Eli Tyson now works right sideline. Now Frankfurt can go back to looking for good opportunities, but still chewing time off the clock. Osborne, right block, spinning, going up in front of the goal for 2 more. Grathler swings out. Phelps high, arcing triple is good. 9-point ball game. They get it into Samples quickly, does Frankfurt. Samples needs help, bounces to Harrell. Harrell splits a pair, going to the basket. Harrell's caught underneath the goal. It's knocked around, out of bounds. No, they call it jump ball. Frankfurt will keep. 57-48, 4:03 left. Frankfurt basketball. No, it's Eldorado basketball. 9-point game and a chance to get it even closer. Still half the period left. Lob over the top. That's Rash. He lost it. It's free on the floor. Osborne probably walked. They didn't call it. Instead of tie up, now Frankfurt will keep it as he rolled over the top of the basketball. Probably a break for Frankfurt. Looked like a travel to me.
Yeah, I think he easily could have just grabbed it and started going with it, but
well, at least you get the ball back. An empty trip for Eldorado. 3:50 left. They inbounds to Osborne. Osborne looking. Met with a double. One dribble gives up. Samples. Samples gives to Tyson. They cross the timer, or the timeline with 3:40 left. Tyson is going to be a reach-in called on Bolds, his second, team second. Hargrove will sub in first time for Eldorado. In for Bolds. 3:34 left. Eli Tyson to throw in. Into Scales, right back to Eli Tyson. Tyson splits a pair, downhill. Nice move up and off the glass for two for Eli Tyson. 59-48 West Frankfort. Right of the lane jumper, good for Phelps. Quick response. They get it into Tyson quickly with 3:10. Tyson met with a double, threw it away. Osborne kept it, and we got a foul. I think they got Hargrove. His first, team third. A fortunate break for Frankfort. Looked like it might have been a turnover. Osborne gives Samples downhill. Samples middle of the floor, stops at the point, met with a couple of defenders, and he was run into. That's a foul on Hargrove, his second. El Dorado fans aren't too pleased, but probably can't sprint straight into a guy just standing with the basketball.
Yeah, I mean that's a foul in any league.
50-59. Frankfort up by 9. Scales has it. Swings it to Samples. 2:55 left. Frankfort looking to close out the Eagles, looking for their fourth victory on the season. It'd be their first one in a long time. Tyson, another take to the goal, and he's going back to the line. All of a sudden, Eli Tyson getting aggressive going to the basket. He's got a chance for a couple more. Looking to get it back to a double-digit lead for the Birds. That's Hargrove's third. He might have more fouls than minutes played tonight. 3 fouls. I don't think he's played 3 minutes yet. Came in late. Tyson's free throw, good. Sure, that was part of the plan, though. Hey, go in there and be aggressive.
Yeah.
And he has been. 60-50. Tyson's got one more. All of a sudden, he's up to having a 13-point ball game. Hargrove takes a seat. One more for Eli Tyson. Got them both. Frankfort back to an 11-point cushion, 61-50. Here's Grathler, right wing, trying to go into Rash. He catches, charge. Rash gets called for the offensive foul, 2:42 left. Here's Samples. All he had to do was throw it ahead to Scales. Instead, it's going to be a turnover. Scales was going to have a layup in his sleep at the basket.
Yeah, there's chewing the clock, but if someone's wide open into the basket, give him the ball,
And
get
by
2
wide
points.
open, there wasn't a guy within 30 feet. Frankfort forces a turnover. Let's see if Osborne goes for a basket. He's going to the goal. Stops. Gives up Scales. He lost it. Turnover. Frankfort couldn't decide who was going to take the shot, so nobody did. 2:20 left to the goal. Kick out to the corner. Ends up out top. 3 on the way. Too strong. Clear out rebound. Did they get the foul on Osborne? Holy smokes.
That's wild.
Team fourth. Eldorado, so not in the bonus yet. They'll throw in. Left side jumper. Air ball from Grathler. Rebound Samples. Samples gives up. Tough pass to Scales, who controls it and finds Osborne. Stops. Left block. Frankfort will take it outside the perimeter with under 2 minutes to go. Frankfort with an 11-point advantage. Playing catch, going to drain as much time as they can before they need to take a shot. Tyson gives Osborne, and they'll reset, draining some time. Top, it's Eli Tyson. Swings back to Osborne, down to 130. We've got to reach in. Osborne will shoot free throws. That's Tippett. his first. He came in for Hargrove to take the new spot of the aggressor. Osborne to shoot 2. First one from Quentin on the way. Back of the iron, hits the glass and falls through. Stafford back in for Grappler. Both free throws good from Osborne. Frankfurt up 13 with 1:30 left. 63-50. 3 on, lined up, no good from Phelps. Rebound, Samples, gives to Tyson. You got a whistle underneath with 1:14 left. You got Rash for his third. This is already Frankfurt's best scoring output on the season. Osborne misses the free throw. Previous best was 57. Back on December 2nd in McLeansboro against Gallatin County. And other than that game, Frankfurt had only scored 50 one other time. 64-40 or 64-50 the score, 1 and 2 at the line. Just the third game getting over 50 points.
Wow.
This is their first one hitting the 60-point mark at 64. Another rebound cleared for Frankfurt. Tyson's flying down into the half court. Under a minute left. We've got another foul. Eldorado's hoping for a missed couple of free throws and a 14-pointer on the other end.
You're telling me. Wow. Didn't know they made those kind of shots in this game.
Fouls on Phelps. Tyson hits the free throw. 65-50. Frankfurt's going to get a victory. Get their fourth win. Their first win in a while. Two that trip. 50 seconds left. Deep, high arcing triple off, rebound. Into the hands of Samples. Hands to Tyson. Let's see if they call off the dogs or if they keep trying to foul, but Eldorado's only fallen further behind. This is matching Frankfurt's largest lead at 16. It looks like it might not be too aggressive here. 30 seconds left. Frankfurt's going to run out the timer. Eldorado's going to fall back. $66-50. Going to be the final score. Frankfurt gets the victory over Eldorado here at Duff Kingston. A much-needed win for Coach Sertich and the Redbirds. 66-50 the final. We'll go to break, come back, wrap things up here on Redbirds Live.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee Superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Hi, this is West Frankfort Mayor Tim Argue, inviting you to visit and experience our small community nestled in the heart of Southern Illinois. Located just off I-57, West Frankfort offers some of the most unique dining and shopping options in the region, along with a rich history of coal mining and more. Come visit our 2 museums, the Frankfort Community Park, or come downtown for a taste of what we have to offer. The City of West Frankfort, a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics.
People's National Bank has been serving the communities of Southern Illinois for over a century. We believe that great customer service, along with a wide variety of products, will meet all of your banking needs. We offer commercial lending, treasury management, personal loans, free checking, and more. Come in and check us out today. People's National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
We welcome you back here on Redbirds Live. Final score from Eldorado, 66-50. Joined by head coach Josh Curtis. Final 66-50. First win in a while for Frankfort. Let's get your thoughts, Coach. Wire to wire, pretty good effort on the offensive end.
Yeah, I thought we showed some physical toughness today, some mental toughness today. Our issue all year has been offense, and when shots are going in, you look a lot better on offense. And we finally were able to make some shots in that first half, which we haven't been able to do a whole lot this year.
I was going to say, Coach, the offense tonight was really good. I think we've been waiting for this River team to break out like that all season.
Yeah.
Finally we get some offense tonight. Guys like Osborne, 29 points. Tyson was 16. Harrell, he's been shooting really well in the second half of the year. What's the importance of these guys that they can do this on a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, we kind of talked about it before the game. Jack's been on a little roll here for a little bit. Last couple games, he's been really good. Going back to Chester in practice, he's been really good. The guys are doing a really good job of screening for him, making extra passes to him. And I thought Q and Eli, they don't ever necessarily play bad, but I don't think they've been playing at their best basketball lately. When you get Q going out there and playing to his capabilities or close to it, and Eli playing to close to his capabilities, those three, we really rely on them. We need them. We need them to score points for us, and they did the job for us tonight.
Yeah, and coach, it's funny how defense kind of looks better whenever you're making shots. And at the beginning it didn't, but
Right.
it got to where
Yeah.
both teams were just, this is a back and forth,
Yeah.
basket for basket. A big difference was the defensive stretch, their late first, early second,
Yeah.
that got you that separation where you kind
Yep.
of hung around the whole time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of looked up at one point in the first quarter. There's still about 3 minutes ago. I don't remember where we were at, but we had more points than we've had in a long time in the quarter. But I also looked up and said, man, they got a lot of points too. We weren't getting any stops. We were having a hard time with 25 down low, and like you said, then we were able to get some stops. I think we held them to, I think maybe single digits there in that second quarter overall, or it was close to it, and finally we're able to get a separation.
Yeah, most points scored in the game this year, 66. First time hitting the 60 mark.
Yeah.
Most points since that win back against Gallatin County. That
Yep.
feels like 10 years ago.
Yeah, we are offensively challenged at times, but they're getting better. They're working on some things in practice. They're starting to understand and pick up some things, and that's all you can ask for.
And I will say, Coach, the one thing's for certain, they're not afraid to take the shots, and that's the one thing you like. Hey, you're a shooter, you got to throw them up.
That's right. There was at one point in this game we were kind of wanting to be a little bit patient. At one point, Jack was wide open for a three and shot it. I told him, even though we're trying to be patient there, you're open like that. You take that shot. You miss it, oh well. But you're our best shooter, so I got no issue with it.
Coach, we'll let you get out of here. You got another fun one down at AJ on Friday. Another good team, so we'll let you get prep for that one.
All right, thanks, guys.
Head coach Josh Surtis, 66-50 final score. Frankfort knocks off Eldorado, and that one feels good to get. You needed one, and you got one in a place that's normally pretty tough to play, and Frankfort led it pretty much for the entirety of the ball game. Let's go ahead and get to our City of West Frankfort box real quick, and go ahead and get us started.
Starting with the Eagles. Phelps with 17 points, 5 rebounds. Stafford with a point and 3 rebounds. Grassler, 3 points, 3 rebounds. Rash with 19 points, 4 rebounds. Jones with 8 points and 2 rebounds. And Oglesby around the scoring off for the Eagles with 2 points. Eagles had a total of 10 turnovers in the game and were 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Move over to the West Frankfort Redbirds side. Eli Tyson, 16 points, 3 rebounds. Jack Harrell, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Scales, 4 points. Goforth with 2. Hefner with 2. And Osborne around the scoring off for the Redbirds with 29 points and 5 rebounds. The Redbirds had a total of 6 turnovers in the game and were 13 of 16 from the free throw line.
All right, we'll take a quick break, come back, wrap things up here on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
Big jobs on big properties demand a big side-by-side. A side-by-side like the first ever Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew. This flagship model delivers serious power and performance where you need it most. Even more, it offers best-in-class comfort for 6 occupants with backseat legroom beyond compare. As for build quality, we'll let the Honda name speak for itself. Head to Galatich Honda in West Frankfort and see the all-new Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew today.
Back in the post-game show brought to you by IBI Management, the IBI Management post-game show. Final score, 66-50. West Frankfort gets the victory. Be marching on to play Friday night in Jonesboro against the Wildcats. First win of 2025 for Coach Surdich and his team. First victory since December 10th against Christopher. But wouldn't even have said that, this was a game that they were going to come in and do something like this. If you'd have told me that, I'd say, awesome, let's go. Let's rock and roll. I don't think you could have guessed this was going to happen tonight, even Frankfurt winning kind of on autopilot for the second half of the game.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good team win. Like Coach said, good offense tonight. Hopefully, it carries the rest of the season because, seeing that was a lot of fun to watch.
Let's get to our player of the game. That's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. One man to be named for player of the game. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, it's Quentin Osborne, player of the game. He had 29 points, 5 boards go along with it. I'm sure a bunch of, steals and some of those plays where it's, deflections and it's off-ball plays. He was really well, done really well tonight, boxing out, doing the little things. Quentin Osborne, player of the game.
It's brought to you by Melissa Walden Shelter Insurance. We're back Friday night in AJ with boys varsity. Final from Eldorado, 66-50, Frankfurt over the Eagles of Eldorado. Thanks to our production team, Drew Smith, Aaron Price, alongside Quincy King with color. I'm Gary.